Guys and gals, it is us again from the Progressive Scoop with update video 21. We are in the new place. We are in the Prog Scoop headquarters, me and The Voice. This is our BGs bonanza today, ladies and gents. We've got six LP to show you. That's just BG stuff. 2 comedy and a special review. For Tangerine Dreams album Stratosphere, following the recent passing of a good for us, or how do you pronounce his surname? Terribly sorry for you fans out there. But first things first, we'll start off with the plethora of BGs, shall we? Sounds like a good idea. First things first, we'll start off with the original movie soundtrack of Saturday Night Fever. Personally, I haven't seen the film, don't plan on seeing it, but I just love the soundtrack. We've got Staying Alive by the Bee Gees, How Deep Is Your Love, If I Can't Have You by Yvonne Elliman, Fifth of Beethoven by Walter Murphy, fantastic tune. He now does the compositions and most of the music for Family Guy, which is interesting. Jive Talkin', my favourite Bee Gees song by far. KG by MFSB. Calypso Breakdown by Ralph McDonald, More Than a Woman, Night Fever by the Bee Gees, of course, Boogie Shoes by KC and the Sunshine Band, Disco Inferno by the Tramps, Should Be Dancing by the Bee Gees, Open Sesame by Kool and the Gang, More Than a Woman by Bee Gees again, Manhattan Skyline, Night on the Disco Mountain, and Salsation by David Shire. So yeah, that's Saturday Night Fever soundtrack by the B to the G's. Next we have I've got a message for you. A message to you, rather, by the Bee Gees. Most of these were only just recently found, like in the back of our attic. I think these must have belonged to our mother. So, side one, I've got a message to you. Liza, Road to Alaska, my life has been a song, Jumbo, and I am the world. And side 2, we have World, Railroad, 1 million years, I've kissed your memory, it doesn't matter much to me, and Paper Mache, Cabbages and Kings. Strange song, you know. But yeah, this is under the I don't know. Meh. Yeah, that's I've got to get a message to you by the Bee Gees. Next we have this is a best of Bee Gees with their younger faces on the front. We got this is quite cool on the back as well. Such tracks as Holiday, I've got to get a message to you, I can't see nobody, Words, I started a joke, and Spics and Specks. Side 2 is 1st of May, World, Massachusetts, To Love Somebody, Every Christian Lion-Hearted Man Will Show You, and New York Mining Disaster. Yeah, as I said, this is just a best of, so it's pretty cool. I like how this looks as well, like the cool sort of orange colour. So yeah, best of the Bee Gees. Got to go wrong there. Again, Bee Gees, wow, what a surprise. This is Spirits Having Flown. How beautiful they look, all windswept and just hairy. We have, this is in quite a good condition actually, I guess being in the attic for so long has, looked after them. Let's find some track listing for you wonderful, wonderful people. We have Search, Find, Stop and Think Again, Living Together, I'm Satisfied and Until. Side 2 is Tragedy, Too Much Heaven, Love You Inside and Out, Reaching Out, and Spirits Having Flown. So yeah, Bee Gees, Spirits Having Flown. Although I haven't heard, I've heard Tragedy of course, but I haven't heard much else from this one, so I look forward to it. Next one is the Bee Gees Children of the World, another great looking album art. Fantastic. We have You Should Be Dancing, you should be, frankly you should be dancing, and You Stepped Into My Life, Love So Right, Lovers and Can't Keep a Good Man Down, Side 2 is Boogie Child, Love Me, Subway and the Way It Is, and Children of the World. Yeah, so there, that's BGs Children, BGs? BGs Children of the World. I do apologise. Yeah, and here we have our last one. I think you're pleased to hear that, aren't you guys? That's BGs Live, here at last. Yeah, we've got side 1 is I've Got to Get a Message to You, Love So Right, Edge of the Universe, Come On Over, and Can't Keep a Good Man Down. Side 2 is New York Mining Disaster, 1941, Run to Me, World, Holiday, I Can't See Nobody, I Started a Joke, Massachusetts, How Can You Mend a Broken Heart and to Love Somebody. Side 3 is You Should Be Dancing, Boogie Child, Down the Road, and Words. And side 4 is Winds of Change, Nights on Broadway, Jive Talking, and Lonely Days. Again, yeah, I used to have a bit of a habit of picking up best ofs, so sorry. But yeah, that's our BGs Bonanza. Ooh. Yeah, as I said, I don't know why recently they've been resonating so much with me. They just have. Yeah, BGs. Next is actually there's another one. Oh my god. BGs Bonanza, the original recordings of their early recordings, which is quite cool. Let's have a look. Yeah. Not much about oh yes, we do have track listings. Okay. Side 1 is Where Are You? Speaks and Specs, Play Down, Big Change, Glasshouse, and How Many Birds. Side 2 is Secondhand People, I Don't Know Why I Bother. Monday's Rain, Tinted Blue, and Jingle Jangle, and Born a Man. It's also quite cool. It's got my mother's signature just in the corner there, which is quite cool. But yeah, it's just the guys in the early days there. Just vast information about the band and whatnot. So that's quite cool to have. I didn't see that one along the pile. So that's 7 BGs LP. Quite happy with that. But yeah. But anyway, off with the BGs now, as I don't want to bore you. We'll move on to 2 comedy LP that we own. First thing says we have Billy Connolly. This must be sort of a section of songs that he did. The side 1 is Short-Haired Police Cadet, Glasgow Accents, everybody knows that, Harry Campbell and the Headies. Side 2 we have Silk Pyjamas, The Jobby Witcher, Why Don't They Come Back to Dunoon. I'll read you the information on the back of this. It says Billy Connolly is better known to millions as the Big Yin, is Scotland's biggest export since whiskey. The long-haired bearded Scotsman with his famous guttural Glaswegian drawl and his unique irreverent sense of humour has certainly made quite an impact on the world of entertainment. So yeah, should be a good listen when I get around to listening to it. So that's just Billy Connolly, self-titled, with his own spin on music. That's quite cool. Next we have The Stun. Carrot Tells All. This is Jasper Carrot, in case you don't know who he is, for our American fans or what have you. He's a comedian from Birmingham. He is from Birmingham, boys.
Okay.
He is. Yeah, so we have... I'm not sure about track listing, but this is quite cool to have. Let's check it out of here and have a look. Okay, there we go. Side 1 we have Holidays, Hair Loss, Child Psychologist, Computer Games, Sport, Virgin Voter. And side 2 we have a song called Hong Kong. So yeah, just a carrot. Put his own sort of witty twinge on music. So should be a good listen. Just a carrot tells all. Next we have something of my favourite, well, one of my favourites. I've featured an LP of theirs before, and that's the mighty Chaz and Dave. This is Chaz and Dave's Knees Up. This is Jamboree Bag number 2, so there must have been a sort of a volume 1. Must look for that. I got this for 50p from a charity shop, which I was quite pleased about. It comes with still the songbook and everything, which is quite awesome. Quite happy with that. Right, let's run through a track list. Very quite a long track listing, so I'll just do a bit of a, bit of a recappy type thing. You've got Come Round, The Hear My Gramophone, Rye House, I'm Not All There, Carolina, Rufus, Rastas, Billy Muggins, I'm an I Am, and Black and White Rag, I Want to Say Hello. Yeah, that's just some of it. In case you don't know who they are, Jazz and Dave are they're described as a rockney band, which is sort of London-based sort of rock from the 70s, I guess, right?
And 60s, yeah.
60s and 70s, sort of pub rock, basically. So yeah, that's Jazz and Dave's Knees Up, Jamboree Bag number 2, containing over 50 of their greatest sing-along tunes. So yeah. Next we have, as you know, it's February 14th soon, and you know that's Valentine's Day. So I suggest you go out, or you stay at home and make a lovely meal for your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you're doing, or your cat, and you sit down and you play them love songs from the Commodores, because that's what I'll be doing by myself. Tracks are 3 Times the Lady, Old Fashioned Love, Easy, This Love, Sail On, Wonderland, Zoom. Side 2 is Still, Sweet Love, Saturday Night, Lucy, Just to Be Close to You, Heaven Knows, and Oh No. Yeah, we're a fan of the Commodores, whether we like to admit it or not. So yeah, quite happy to have this love song from the Commodores. Yeah, have a great Valentine's Day, guys. Whatever you're doing, just enjoy it. Next, moving on to sort of a newsy segment. As you all know, well, some of you might know, Edgar Fruss of Tangerine Dream recently passed away, which is very sad, of course. So yeah, we thought we'd just show you this again. This is Tangerine Dreams Stratosphere. Quite a cool looking LP. I picked this up when I was in France, over in Avignon, in a record shop. Picked this up for €6.50, which is fairly good. And this is a French press, so quite happy to find that. Yeah, it was quite sad to hear it. I found out through, there's a comedian called Josh Robert Thompson who does Jeff the Skeleton on The Late Show, who was recently just given that up. If you haven't looked him up, look up his solo stuff. He's very good impersonator as well. But he's a big fan, and me and my brother were rather shocked to find that out. So yeah, Tangerine Dreams Stratosphere, great LP. Unfortunately, that's it for us today. Again, sorry for the the massive lull in between videos. It's been fairly busy moving into the pad. Hopefully soon we'll have another special video for you. Yeah, we'll sort you out, guys. We always do. But that's all we've got time for. Thank you for all the support and whatnot. Feel free to comment below, like it, share our stuff. Share our stuff, please. That would be fantastic. As usual, I've been me, you've been you. Peace, guys.